Alright, welcome back. So where we last left off, Emerson and Tala were walking through the forest, stopped in at the cabin of Walter and Heidi Krieger, uh, where they, a nice wonderful meal, got to meet a couple of locals, and unfortunately they were attacked by a group of beastmen. Heidi was able to lead them back, but unfortunately Walter fell during the attack, and you have made your way to Aberborn, where you last left off recuperating in the tavern owned by Oliver and his servant Tilly. And that is where we last left off. Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
Well, I suppose we left off sleeping into the night, correct?
Well, you arrived early morning, you slept a good chunk of the day, so
Oh,
it'd be later afternoon.
okay.
All right, I want to go hit up that place of worship that we saw on the way in.
I guess I shall accompany.
Yep, so you make your way into the center
Begrudgingly.
You guys make your way into the center of what appears to be the older section of this small city. You see a very old, large statue of Sigmar. Seems to be fairly well maintained. There is a little bit of overgrowth that's starting to creep up the base, but the actual statue portion is very meticulous and well maintained.
You know, you don't have to go with me, Tala. I can do this. I know you don't have the same love for my God that I do.
Aye, but it doesn't mean he doesn't exist nonetheless. It's still my job to pay some form of homage. Homage. What's the word?
Homage.
Homage. Even if it is just giving it my presence.
Okay, that's fine too. Yeah. So is it just open? Like I can go in? Like
Well,
it's open to the public sort of idea?
well, it's just a large statue in a public square.
Oh, okay. That's right. That's right. All right. Is there like a plaque in the front of it or anything like that? Any sort of like dedication or information about the statue?
Yeah, it's stating that this is a statue of Sigmar Heldenhammer, the greatest emperor of the empire.
Oh, text?
Okay, I was looking like if it was like a gift to the town or like a local artist made it. But I'm gonna kind of like place my hand on it and kind of just take a moment to give a bit of reverence to my God and just say a few words. I want to remember Walter, and I want to try and draw strength into myself for what I have to do now.
You take a few minutes, you say a few prayers, feeling rather reinvigorated by the presence of your God, and you feel more certain towards your task and your future.
Okay, Tala, we can go. Let's make something happen. Let's bring some good to the world.
Aye, I suppose, but before we go, how much do you know about these foul beasts we're hunting?
I have their agents of chaos. Foul to look at, to behold, in any sense. It must be purged, expunged from where we find them.
Do you know how they started? Where they came from? The horrors that they used to bring?
I remember lessons from my schooling, but no more than most, I suppose.
Well, I shall fill you in then, I suppose. Just understand that statue there, the man you worship, He's the reason why any of us are still here around. Oddly enough. As much as we hate to admit it, he is the one that fought back most of the Beastmen. But you're not him, so we'll find a way around this. Helpful advice, I know.
I think each of us carries a piece of him.
True.
And maybe I won't take out a big horde, but here today, this town, I'm gonna make a difference.
And that's a start. Suppose we have to now find a place where we're gonna have to I suppose get a bounty, right? Or should we head back to the farm?
Is there like a tavern or some sort of like a social gathering place kicking around like near us?
Well, you are staying at a tavern.
Oh, okay, I thought it was just an inn. Awesome. If it's late enough in the day actually, and there's people around, I think we should go get the local gossip on what's been going on with these beastmen.
Alright, so you wait around about an hour or two as the sun begins to get a little lower and some of the workmen begin to make their way in. You see Oliver.
Oh, wait, do we have an hour or two before that can happen?
Yes.
Because there's other stuff I wanted to do.
Yeah, it's later in the afternoon, but a little early for the tavern to start getting packed.
Oh, okay. Then, well, I suppose, can we screw around till the tavern gets packed?
What do you want to do?
I'd like to hit a general store for a map of the local area, like an up-to-date map.
I believe I have one. I do.
Is it done by a local? Because if not, that's what I'll be getting.
Probably not. Considering it was bought before the campaign, so it's probably done by an elf.
Yeah, you begin ask around. Someone does offer you a fairly rudimentary map of the local area. It'll cost you a silver shilling.
All right. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I tried to like talk and do stuff at once, and the push to talk got me. All right, I want to see if he's trying to scam me or not.
You could try a barter check, or let's see, I can't remember.
Yeah, that seems a little pricey.
These are hand-drawn maps, so they're not like they take some
Yeah,
time.
but a whole silver shilling? That, I mean,
I'm more concerned about the accuracy of it. Like, is he just coming up with stuff behind a barn so he can sell them to suckers, or is this a genuine map?
oh, true.
I could roll a perception to see if he's getting kind of shifty, because I don't think there's really much of a skill for an appraisal.
I hand the man a shilling.
Damn.
Yeah, if you come away feeling that you've earned a pretty good map. It's definitely well used.
Is there any ponds nearby? And or like areas where someone could fish in the town?
Not really in the town. You can travel south. There is a fishing village. Take you a while to get to.
It's fine. I meant like right here in the immediate area, but that's... yeah. Let's see here.
How big does this place look?
Oh! Actually, is there a well?
There would be a well.
Huh?
It looks to be a fairly comprehensive map of the surrounding area. Probably a couple days out, either way at least. If you're traveling by the roads, probably a little longer, depending on the roughy terrain. And you would be currently located on this city here.
All right. So before we head to the tavern, then I've gotten the main thing I wanted to get done, which is a local map. Tala, what do you say we take in the sights? We walk the city. Let's see if anything pops out at us. See if anyone else needs help. Okay. And I wouldn't mind getting the lay of the land, getting to the locals a little bit.
Suppose so. Making the odd coin here or there could work out too.
And so as I look off, like down the different roads that come off the square, what do we see?
You begin working your way through the old section. Most of these buildings all seem to be built around the same time, same architecture, very fortified old buildings. At the base, the ground floor is mainly more stone built, with no windows, just a single door to get in. Upper portions are wooden, with windows looking. You would recognize this as fairly older Empire buildings, as a more defensive location. Probably when this was a much smaller village.
What?
People are very quiet,
Jesus.
keeping to themselves, busy going about their day. As you begin leaving the older section into the newer section, it is a much more livelier, eventful place. Lots of wagons coming through. Several merchant stalls are set up along the road. All of these buildings are probably constructed within the last 10 years or so. Most of them are quite hastily built, just trying to get as much building packed in as they can. Completely wood construction. As you make your way through, you do hear a very loud commotion between a large grizzled man, completely bald, with a very long goatee that has a little bit of red left into it, but almost completely all white. You can see him very loudly shaking his fingers and yelling at a really well-dressed man, wearing very functional and kind of a dressed-down armor. Several medals pinned to his clothing, and he's wearing a large feathered cap.
Can we hear what they're saying from here?
You don't have to get too far. You don't have to get too close to them to kind of make out what they're saying, as the much larger man is just very loudly shouting at him. From what you can hear, that the large man is a blacksmith who is requesting that gentleman by the name of Arnold, acting Captain Arnold, to stop hoarding all of the usable materials in this area, and that he needs it to build things around the town and help reinforce some of the areas around the wall.
All right, I'm gonna Tala. I think I see a chance to do some good. Let's
What do you
go.
suppose we do? I see no way we make a difference here. Unless you have a feeling, I'll let you lead the way.
I've already started walking as soon as I said something, and he's like, "What are we doing?"
Oh, okay. I suppose I'll fall behind. With a confused look on my face.
I'm gonna approach.
As you
Hail, friends. Hi, I'm Emmerson.
Unfortunately, with you're like right next to them. The guy, the larger man is yelling too loud to even begin to hear you. accusing the captain being yellow-bellied coward who's reached beyond his ranks, and that he will doom this town if he's leading the charge.
Once I get close enough, I'm gonna lay a hand on the arm of the large man to try and get his attention.
Before he does that, quick question.
Yes.
So how would concealment work? Would that is that invisibility, or is that just like I would blend into something?
You would blend in.
Okay, never mind. What was that idea? Out of the water?
As you put your hand upon him, he just bears his head right into your face, and he's just completely beat red with pure rage. What do you think you're doing?
I'd like to help. I think maybe you're not entirely wrong, and I think maybe there's a way to say that different.
Still beat red in the face, with the other gentleman kind of moves next to your side. Yes, you big oaf, listen to this gentleman. He is a much more sensible man. He's a man I can work with.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, sir. And not like I said, sir. And I'm talking to talk to the big guy. Like you don't, you do have a point. Definitely have a point. And I bet you're an excellent blacksmith.
Aye, but this here yellow-bellied, cod-eyed man with no quality steel but bit him in the arse. He's holding all the good stuff, giving me nothing but pig iron to work with. How am I to mend these walls if they are holding everything to themselves?
I'm gonna turn to the guy in the armor and is this true? Like, is it, I mean, what do you say?
Surely you must understand. We must take the fight to these vile beastmen. This oaf would have us hide behind our walls and let them come to us as our towns burn around us. I feel that we should meet them upon the field of battle and drive them from this land once and for all.
Aye, that sounds like a sound plan. But on the other hand, if you don't have a wall in case you fail, you'll be dead anyways.
Man kind of looks back at Arnold. A mighty fine job you did leading my lad, but where is he now? I wouldn't trust you to lead us through a wet paper bag.
I'm gonna turn to the big guy. Okay, but the guard does have a point. We have to get rid of them at some point. But tell me, I'm gonna turn to the guard. Have you ever been? You've been to the old city, right, sir?
Yes, don't frequent there as much as I used to. I was a much younger lad, but it's been some time.
Well, the buildings, I'm sure you recall, are tough. When we came up, there was building upon building, no window on the ground floor, made of stone, old buildings, tough. And would this town be here if they didn't have that defense? Is that not worth sharing the iron, sir? Is that not worth all of us? And I'd like to use charm with my public speaking ability, allowing me to affect 10 times people I normally would be able to.
Okay.
Should see if you can use that to gain public perception. Like open-ended question towards the crowd.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for.
Oh, based. Yeah.
it work, or should I do you want me to roll?
Yeah. Yeah, you have to roll a charm check.
Dicks.
Damn.
You do get
Yeah.
you get what your 3 rerolls per turn per
Yeah.
session.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to use one. But yeah, I generally don't roll unless the guy running calls for a roll.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll wait to see what the result is.
Yeah, I'll be more clear next time.
Damn. Oh well.
Can I reroll a reroll?
No, I can reroll once.
Okay, cool.
He kind of listening. The crowd kind of doesn't really get much of a murmur, but well, you seem to be a man of the Empire. Maybe you can give us a quick hand. Maybe I can supply this man with some extra ore.
I think to myself, what do you need ore to build a building for? If they're made of stone.
You still need
Hmm?
well, like, he needs metal for like the wooden fences. There's a bunch of stuff you're gonna need metal for part of the to reinforce the walls.
True. Well, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, because they're
because they build the metal fence. Yeah, no, they're that not that primitive. Never mind.
The walls are like a wooden palisade style. It's the wooden walls with a platform.
Sorry, I'm a little too thinking of elf things, you know.
Yeah.
All that wood and trees.
Well, Captain. Hopefully, Tala and myself, my partner, we can make up for that ore, and we'll survive this together.
Aye.
There is a farmstead to the south, rather a large farm. They have not given their conscriptions and materials that they are supposed to provide the town for defensive provisions. If you were to go down there and oversee the operations down there, I may consider it as a favor and help you along.
May we request an escort? Because if you haven't heard anything from them, who's to say they're still there?
You two seem like fully capable people. I'm sure you can handle yourselves.
Fully capable or not, what if we don't come back? Then nothing gets solved here, and who's to say he doesn't take your head?
Surely...
Without a reasonable man here to discuss this.
And surely being reasonable, you wouldn't threaten the captain of the guards. Now,
I didn't say I was threatening you. I was just asking if we could have an escort.
I'm sure a message... You guys can carry a message along and oversee a few things. I'm sure you can handle that. But I have much business to do of my own. Do it or don't. That is up to you. And he walks off.
Oh, I tried.
Tala, what does it matter with you? If he had an escort, he'd have just sent him himself. He wouldn't need us.
You sure? He's never thought before. But he's never thought of any of this, or anything that this man would have thought of, or had planned, without you.
And you.
This would have never came up.
Captain does.
No, but I presume to know an arrogant person when I see one.
Tala, you've a mind for combat and a keen strategic sense, but your social skills.
Yes, they are lacking, as most elves do.
Come, the day gets on. We'll see a bit more of this newer section here, and we'll have to head back to the tavern.
True. Let's make haste.
You guys spend the next hour or so walking through, seeing a lot more guards patrolling the outer walls. Bunch of locals are being conscripted, fitted, and are starting to get some basic training on military tactics and fighting styles.
I want to keep an eye on like shops too as we walk around.
Yeah, there's a lot of the newer section has all of the mercantile. A lot of the caravans that make through this major trade road would stop along there. So if there's something you're looking for, probably could find it.
Nice. I just want to make note of where it is. I want to come back later. Put a pin in that.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to get done before it gets dark?
So what type of shops are here right now?
All kinds. House goods, food, people bringing tools, people selling a few weapons and armor. Some of them selling medicine stuff.
I'd like to search or poke my head around and look for a shop that has a skinning knife, or a knife that or a knife or a small hatchet that would be strong enough to cut through the horns on a beastman. Yeah. Preferably skinning knife. I don't think there's anything like that in the shops.
Yeah, when you can't really skin a horn,
True, you'd have to hack it off, right?
hack it off or take a hammer and snap it.
Oh, or just cut off the head.
Yeah, that's fairly heavily, fairly quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll figure it out. But is there? Yeah. What are the small hatchets like?
They would be able to sell you one for 10 silver.
10 silver?
Yeah.
I know I have no bar.
You could try to barter, but it goes both ways, remember?
What does that mean?
If you fail, the price goes up.
Can I do a test roll just to see how bad it is, considering it's a 15?
Sure. You're gonna roll.
I just want to see it.
This is a test, and you're gonna roll a 1.
I know. Okay, so we're not even gonna try that. That's just not realistic. Can I perception check the hatchet?
Sure.
Okay, so are there any modifiers or anything I can do as we're here to increase my odds?
No.
Damn. What a nice. So I'm just gonna make a perception roll to failure. Lovely. Okay.
It's definitely an axe.
Yep. Definitely an axe. All right.
We're at 5 consecutive failed rolls now, by the way, between the two of us.
Yep. Go down to 11, so that's 10, so that would be 19 silver shillings. I purchased the axe.
Sorry? Sorry, how much are you paying?
It's 10, right?
10, yes.
Yep. So I had 9 and 12, so I go down to 19 and 11. Wow. right? I did my math correctly, right? Yeah,
Yep.
21. Yeah, okay. Better have. Do we have the weight currently? I'm still trying to scroll down to that page.
It'd be 10 encumbrance.
10? Okay, thank you. Alright. That is all. I'm satisfied with carrying on to the tavern.
Alright, you guys make your way back. As the sun begins to set a little further, all the day laborers, caravan drivers, and locals begin to pack in. Oliver is busy clean tankards and filling them as quickly as he can to kind of get them out to the thirsty patrons. As Millie is dodging about, bringing out different foods and drinks out to the patrons at their tables.
All right, I'm gonna go up to the bar, and I'm gonna order a water.
I suppose.
There's a small little smirk on his face. Oliver slams you down a tankard of water. And he goes, "There you go, lad. Don't drink it down too fast. Don't want you to hurt yourself."
I suppose.
Do you have a lemon, sir?
No.
I'm gonna let this carry out.
Nah, not much of that around here.
Thank you all the same.
I suppose I'm going to roll a concealment to hide myself amongst the crowd so that nobody notices me, and then into a perception roll to just overhear everything. Is that fine?
Yep.
Hello?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So, concealment? Jesus. Alright. We're just gonna go into the reception. We failed that, and okay. Booyah.
There you go. I think the first success for tonight.
Let's go! Wasted on a perception to overhear a bar.
Yeah, you survey the crowd. You hear various people talking about good trades that they've come across with traveling across the roads. You do hear a bit of a murmur of the recent attacks from the beastmen. There seems to be a lot more concern of once beastmen start coming in, people starting to banditry, so they're being a little more on edge. Just from either
Wait, banditry?
If things get tight, tough enough, people will go to banditry if need be, just to survive.
Banditry meaning like just robbing people, all that jazz.
Yeah, they become bandits.
Okay, I'll have no remorse. Anyways. Carry on.
So I'm gonna sip my water, turn my back to the bar, and kind of like take in the room, and just kind of see who's all here, get a sense of the crowd, and see if anyone's looking at me as I'm looking around.
You survey the room, looking through. No one really pays you too much heed. You get a few looks here and there. Nothing that doesn't really linger on you too much. Everyone seems to be quite occupied with what's at the bottom of their cup.
I suppose I'm going to ask Oliver if there's anything I can do to help around the tavern for the night. Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'll be picking a table, a friendly-looking one, and making my way over.
Yep. Oliver will hand Tala a bucket and a cloth, and ask you to kind of wipe down things as things get spilt or thrown up on the tables or the floor.
All right, and while I'm doing this, I'm gonna do a search check to see if I can find any loose coin. Or a search roll. Son of a pineapple.
Yeah, you don't find any loose coins or anything. You walk around for a bit, and you do spot a table. It does have a couple open seats, and it seems to be a couple of caravan workers next to the caravan master. They do have a few weapons at their sides.
Okay. I'm still wearing like my robe thing with all my symbols of Sigmar on it too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to the table first, and gentlemen, may I join you a moment?
The workers don't really say anything. They're just happily eating away at their very modest meal and their drink. Caravan, it's like, poor lad, always got time for a man of the cloth. What brings you here?
Well, I'm new to town, and I'm here on business, and I'm gonna sit down as I'm talking, and I'm wondering if we could have a talk. Maybe you have some information.
I spend a few moments if you're up for a little game of dice.
I don't typically gamble, sir, but perhaps I could. Yeah. Tell me, have you been? Have you been
to water and bring it to Emmerson?
Oh, thank you, Tala. Thank you. It's my partner. She's here with me.
You got yourself an elf. That's very interesting.
Not that way.
Okay, lass. He pulls out a couple of copper coins. How about a small friendly wager?
Okay, yeah, we can. Yeah. How much are drinks here?
Are looking for some like gut rot or some good stuff?
What about what they're drinking? And I'm going to point to his workers.
Actually, where'd it go? Oh, there you go. Food drink. Yeah, they're just drinking some ale, so they're 2 pence apiece.
Okay, if I lose, I'll buy your men around.
All right, that's what I like to hear. Just give me a gambling check.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Wait, you have 3.
Not for a 20, I'm not.
Yeah, that's gonna be quite hard for a 20.
True.
Yeah, he gives me a cheer quite loudly, and his men look a little happier, but not saying too much. And the man sticks out his hand and goes, "My name's Rainer Strausberger. Pleasure to make your acquaintance."
Wait, what's his name?
Pleasure, Rainer. It's a pleasure. I'm Emmerson. I'm a priest, or I will be a priest of Sigmar.
So the drinks would cost you 6 pence.
Okay, dope. Okay, how many pence are in a silver?
There's 12 pence. Or
Thank you.
pennies.
It's 12?
Yes. It's 12 pennies to a shilling, silver shilling, and then 20 silver shillings to a gold crown.
Oh boy, I gotta fix that.
I mean, I get it. I also have an irrational
I
fear
can't.
of base 10 for some reason.
Oh, I can't change the exchange rate. Huh.
But Rainer, are you do you travel? Are you a merchant? Maybe.
He's an older looking gentleman. Definitely like a 2 day shadow growing across his face. Quite of a larger man. Missing a few teeth. Yeah, been traveling up these roads, so probably before you were even born.
So that's
But I've been here longer.
amazing. Tell me, have you had any contact with the Beastman?
Oh, not for quite some years. They were a big problem back in the day, but things got kind of cleared up and definitely helped this town grow quite quickly.
So this has happened before.
Oh, I'd say about 15, maybe 16 years ago. I was a much younger lad back in those days. Fighting them here or there across the roads. You always gotta keep a keen eye out. Because they'll come out of the woods like magic and pounce upon you.
Would you have any advice, Rainer, for someone who's got to fight them?
I trust the arms in your hand and the ones at your back. The only way to get through is with people at your back. You can't face them alone. They are devious creatures. They come out of the woods and butcher you to every last man. I've lost many a good men over the years, and I hope we don't return to the times they were before.
Well, I'm here to see that it won't. So since you've been in town, have you heard anything going on here? The rumors and such.
Heard what happened to the old Krieger couple. The damn shame.
It was. We were there. We managed to save Heidi, but Walter was gone, unfortunately.
I hope he was able to take a few of those bastards before they were able to get him. Me and him used to fight back in the day. Not in the army, but I used to hire him every once in a while. The damn good shot. He will be missed.
But he was, sir. He did take a few out, but it was a big one that got him. It took me and Tala to take it out, but we did. There's nothing else going on in town that maybe we should know about?
Some of the newer merchants are a bit skittish about what's going to happen. They're all trying to unload their stuff and get in and out as quickly as possible.
I have an idea. I frantically run up to the table and reach into my bag and pull out, make sure I get the name right, Walter's gun charts, and I put them on the table and ask him if he can do anything about this.
Unfortunately, not. They try one of his kids. I'm sure they're still kicking around in Nuln. Masters in black powdered weapons. That'd probably be your best bet.
His children make black powdered weapons?
Aye. I think one of them was a gunsmith, and one of them is in the Imperial College, I believe. It's been quite some time since I've talked to them.
Impressive. The old man didn't lead on to that much. I suppose I'm gonna sulk back away and continue fixing up the tavern.
Right, I'm gonna raise my glass, my mug of water. Drink to Walter.
Yep, Raynor does the same. Brings it up to your tankard and says, "Here's to Walter, that crotchety old sod. He'd be sorely missed." And he pours out the remainder of his drink on the floor.
I'm gonna follow suit and pour my water on the floor.
I'm gonna look puzzled at both of you, and
I'm gonna look back at
stand
Tala
there.
and look puzzled too. But thank you, Raynor. I'm gonna go get some more. Still thirsty.
Actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna fill up my water skin because there's clearly a source of water in this tavern. Correct?
Yeah, there's not so well. It's somewhat safe, probably safer than you normally get in cities like this.
Okay, so I'm gonna fill up my water skin, and I'm gonna urge Emerson to do the same.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna spend the next little while before people get too drunk, just kind of moving amongst the crowd and just kind of getting. I want to get a sense of like the gossip and the rumors that are going around town, and just kind of see if there's anything underlying.
Roll me a gossip check.
Wait, what? Hold up.
Oh come on. Reroll. I don't care. Rerolling it.
Wow, you guys are just killing it tonight. I am.
There.
Nice. Woo!
Yeah, that's 294. It's 93. Anyways, you gather some information about the kind of the state of the town. It is starting to prepare in case it's being attacked. The acting captain of the guard,
Is he
who recently,
here?
sorry,
Is he here?
no,
Oh.
this is gossip. This is gossip you're hearing.
Okay.
Some of the people are not terribly confident. He recently took command, probably within the last month or so, from what you've heard. When the actual captain was killed, they're not exactly sure what got him, but whatever killed him was horrifically brutal. Same with the small group of men that were with him. They were horribly butchered, and were only able to be identified by the medals that he would normally wear. You're hearing some news about possible good trade. There is a surge in demand for like provisions, like food, any kind of weaponry, materials to make weapons have definitely gone up as the current mayor of the town is kind of purchasing everything up to try and defend this area as best as he can.
All right. I'm just gonna kind of keep all that tucked up in my own noggin for now.
Yeah, and the current mayor of this area would be Ulbrich Rosengart.
I suppose I'm gonna take a quick second to ask Oliver if he happens to own a shovel.
Yeah, he does. That's what something he does to dig out a few holes out back when he ever needs to.
I'm gonna ask him if I can borrow it for tomorrow.
For?
Burying Walter.
He'll give you a shovel.
And I'm gonna ask him if he has any trinkets or anything like that that he'd like to bury with him.
He hands you a bottle of spirits to be buried with Walter. It was his
Nice.
favorite.
Alright, I'm gonna put that in my backpack and tell him it will be done.
Once I'm done my socializing for the evening, I'm gonna go back up to the bar and ask Oliver for an ale. Not too strong though.
Yep, that'll be 2 pence.
Thank you.
2 pence and I'm working. Suppose the water's been free.
So yeah, I'm gonna sip my ale and just kind of roll over my thoughts for the day before calling it a night.
All right, you guys spend the rest of the evening, working, nestling your ale, as Tilly and Oliver, finish serving the rest of the people, and then start slowly emptying out the area, wiping everything down, getting cleaned up, and kind of turning over the place, getting it ready for tomorrow. The attic would be free for you guys. It's probably now quiet enough for you guys to get some sleep.
Oh, remember, I have my tent outside by the tree.
Yeah, definitely made sure to get to bed at a decent time. I want to get up early.
Indeed. Extra early.
Be 2 seconds, just gonna grab a drink.
Okay.
Ow. Wow.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
Oh, damn, that was quick.
All right, with that, you guys nestle in the attic, getting up just before the crack of dawn, before the sun can rise above the walls. And what do you guys want to do?
I'm going to suggest to Emmerson, I'm going to walk up to him and say we should head back to the farm and bury Walter. I'm going to pull out this bottle of spirits to say we have to bury this with him as well.
Which way is that in relation to the farm that the captain sent us to?
It would just be about south. You could probably make it a round trip to the cabin, down to the farm, and probably back.
I mean,
back to town before the end of day. It's gonna be about
Yeah,
it'll be about a full day trip.
I mean, we did manage to sprint all the way to the kingdom from their farm, or to the city from their farm during the night. Like, I mean, it can't be that far.
Couple
We
Well,
of,
travel quick.
well, Tala, it's really enough. I think if we get going soon, we should be able to get it all done. I wonder
All
I
right,
wonder if anyone's
I'll grab the shovel.
downstairs for breakfast.
Ah, we can skip that. We'll eat on the road. We'll eat on the road. Grab an apple.
you do come downstairs and you do see that Tilly has a small packed lunch for you guys.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just some dried fruit, some nuts, a fresh loaf of bread, and some fruit, and a small package of cured meat. And she kind of
Tilly,
looks at
thank you so much.
Oh, that's no problem. I'm sorry I did overhear that you guys were going out to bury Walter. I figured you'd probably get hungry on your way out. So I packed you this. It's not much, but should keep you guys going until you get back.
No, Tilly, it's wonderful, and yeah, we are. We need to put him to rest. I think he deserves it. I'm gonna grab up my food she left us and get ready to head out.
all right. I'm going to slip her 1 gold crown and head out.
Yeah, she's just like gobsmacked with that, and saying that's way too much.
Shh! Silence.
Yeah, she quite happily takes it and kind of stuffs it away and kind of gives you a hug goodbye and looks forward to seeing you guys when you come back.
If. There you go. That's how you make a child's day. At the cost of money. Ah!
Oh, I know. I have 2 of them. Well, Tala. Let's get moving.
All right.
We got a lot to do today. I hope you have everything.
Yeah. I raised the shovel. And I raised the food bag.
So yeah, I guess our first stop will be to go back to Heidi and Walter's farm.
Yep.
Can I get a perception check? No. You don't have to navigate. Just give me whoever has wants to do an outdoor survival check for me.
I have a 21. What do you have?
20.
Okay. Can we both do it?
Sure, you guys are both super low, so yeah.
All right. Let's double trouble.
Nice.
Wow. Feeling quite happy now you guys left rather early. It does take you seemingly a lot longer than when Heidi was guiding you through the brush. But you do make about, when the sun's about the highest in the sky, you do kind of survey the area. The once lush planted trees and crops have all now been burned. The once cabin that used to be their home is now completely in disarray, burnt down to the ground. Only a few metal twisted pieces are now sticking out among the wooden rubble. Same with the barn on the little hill. And you do see the bush where you hid Walter is slightly scorched, but most of it's still intact.
Woo! Well, frick, what are they called? Are the beastmen corpses still there?
They are not.
They're not?
No.
Yee, damn.
I should have known it was going to take us longer.
Oh well, we got here. It's fine now. Suppose I'm gonna go check the bush to make sure the corpse's body's there.
As you get closer towards the bush, you hear some flies kind of buzzing in and out of the bushes, and the smell begins to hit you as you get closer. Walter's body is still there in the state you left him.
I'm gonna kneel down and we're back, Walter. We're gonna put you to rest.
You pick up his body, pulling it off to some of the apple trees that were once planted. Dig out a sizable plot, gathering a few stones, laying him in, and piling the stones on top, making him a very modest makeshift final resting place for him.
All right, I'm definitely gonna switch off with Tala with the digging duties.
Actually, is there a roll check that we can make to see if it could go faster for the digging? Because I know obviously it's gonna take a while, and I know we have like a portion of the day left that we have to get there.
It's not really a check. It's you're pretty much going at full speed. It's the grounds.
Okay.
It's a farmland. The ground's regularly worked up.
So I couldn't like do an agility roll to like do it quicker or something like that, or a strength.
No, it'd take you about, if you're digging on and off, probably about a half hour. It'd be a pretty quick endeavor.
Okay. All right.
Working as a team.
Okay. Then in which case we'll carry on with that.
Don't worry, Tal. I'll find rocks you dig, and we'll switch. It'll be worth it for him.
Yep.
And when we're done, if you want, you should say a few words.
I'm not sure what to say, but I'll find something.
I'll have something too, but I'm not a warrior like you guys, like he was and you are, and I don't, you know, I don't know what to say.
Well, he is one of your kind, so that gives you a lot more in common than I.
I suppose.
So yeah, just carry on to the point where we can lower his body in.
And we and we commit you, Walter, to the earth. A warrior with ferocity that Sigmar would be proud of. We knew you just a short time, but your presence on this earth will be felt for generations. You fought bravely, you lived well, and you loved deeply. And the world is poorer without you in it. Goodbye, Walter.
We didn't know you very long, Walter, but you, as far as I could see, were a strong warrior. Even in death, you still managed to take out two and harm another. That's more than anybody could ask. And I'm going to lower a portion of the gun shards in with him and the bottle of spirits. Okay.
Once we're done, we should go though, Tala. We have more people to help.
Indeed, I'll grab the shovel, you dig by hand. We'll fill this hole real quick. And then say a quick prayer.
Yep, you're able to take the grave, float back in, say a few nice words. Is there anything else you guys want to get done before you guys leave the farm?
I'm gonna pull out the rest of that food that Tilly gave us, and I'm gonna pull it out and like get ready to eat it on the way to the next stop.
I am going to hold on to it for now.
Yeah, it's a nice light meal, good for traveling. Definitely won't spoil for at least a few days, so it's quite nice for you to have. And you make your way onto the small farmstead.
This time I'm gonna remember I have a map of the local area and pull that out and try and orient ourselves.
God. Yep. That would be us to forget that we have that.
Yep. After a short while, you are able to orientate yourself where the map and where you're expected to go to the farm. It'd probably take you about another 2 hours to get there, so it'd be about mid-afternoon by the time you get there.
Alright, what do we see?
Yeah, I just want to like approach down the road, and as we do, just keep an eye out for any sort of activity as we approach, like as we get close.
As you make your way towards the small farm, it's actually a fairly large farm. You do see several buildings along the way with various different crops. The most notable feature is a large windmill that's kind of poking out among some of the buildings with a large crop of wheat wheat grains are being harvested. You see people are very busy milling about, bringing the harvest in, working it, moving the flour around. As you begin to approach, many people take note of your appearance. They don't directly say anything towards you, but you definitely get a few unwelcoming stares.
I'm gonna keep my hood up.
That might be a good call for now, Tala. Once I notice people looking, I'm gonna like wave and like greet them.
You stop one who's carrying a large shaft of wheat, and you kind of glare at it. He goes, "Oh, what do you want?"
We're here from the city, from Abenborn. Is there someone in charge we could talk to, please?
Yeah, you can talk to Herr Baker, man of this land, so you'd be able to. You'd want to talk to him.
Okay. Where is he?
She points up to this very large house next to the windmill.
Ooh, fancy.
Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
doesn't say anything. Kind of just get back to work.
All right, let's head on up to the house.
You first. I gotta keep my head down here.
Yeah, of course, yes. And yeah, we're gonna start making our way to the house.
Bless you. You make your way up towards the house. There's to be a large, fairly muscular built man, having a couple of charts in his hands as kind of flipping through, kind of tallying as things go by him. Every once in a while, kind of barking orders as people as they go through, kind of directing them where they need to go, bring certain supplies.
Pardon, sir. Sir, are you Herr Baker?
Aye. And what do you want?
My name's Emmerson. This is Tala. She's my partner. We're from the city. We came from Avonbourne. We have some business to discuss.
Got spits in the ground. And what kind of business brings you here?
Well, sir. If we could, I'd like to speak in private.
Oh, okay. I suppose I'll walk away.
Not you. All the workers.
All right. It kind of puts both his hands on your shoulders and begins to start pushing you inside into the house. All right, we can talk in here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's quite aggressively bringing you inside. Feet sometimes having a hard time finding the flat ground, and it's kind of a little bit more than a shoves you inside the door. Kind of looks you up and down. You got a lot of nerve.
Sorry, sir. We didn't mean to interrupt. But the thing is, like I said, we came from Avonbourne, and the captain of the guard there, he was wondering where his materials were and his conscripts, sir.
Just because he's acting captain, he thinks he could boss everyone around. I've been here for many generations, and I will not be pushed around by some upstart. These are our lands. We've sought to it for many years, protected it, laying down our lives, and you just come here and take what's ours.
He has a fair point. They are on the front line. The city is more protected than these small towns.
But sir, if you agreed to give it to him, then it's probably right to do so, right?
Is that what you're going to be? Just some kind of yes man? Some man in a fancy uniform tells you what's right and what's wrong, and you're going to listen to him?
No, sir. I'll have you know that I have my own sense of what's right and what's wrong. But if we all just did what we wanted to do for ourselves, then we wouldn't. What sort of society would that be?
Give me a charm check.
Okay. For love of fuck.
Oh, damn.
You guys are rolling pure fire tonight.
Honestly, we're fucking amazing.
I rolled
The
under
best.
80 once.
You got what, 2 rerolls left?
I have 1 reroll left.
Okay.
I have two.
You know what? I think I'm going to use it.
Alright.
God. I hope we don't get into PvP. You should be fine.
Oh. Oh.
Emerson just gets up and walks into the woods, never to see it again. God. Ah. So I'm gonna try my best to look like tall and like official and intimidating too while I'm doing this.
Kind of listening to your words, not overly whelmed. Fine. I'll send these goods this man requests. But if you want to talk to these men to leave their families and go fight for that man, you're on your own.
I'm going to stand there with a puzzled look. But an accepting puzzled look.
Well, yes, sir. Okay.
I'm going to make a mention, to the old man, and say, sir, would it not be beneficial to conscript, because you would not only get armor, but you would also get weapons to protect yourselves?
You don't think we have what we need here to defend ourselves? My
I
grandfather fought and died on these lands. Have you bled for your land around you?
Yes, sir, I have, for my home. But I have yet to see what you guys have. Pardon me for making the assumption. I'm not used to farms having war equipment.
Much
from
like
where I'm from.
So I probably should mention earlier that these buildings are very similar build, construction, and probably age as the old buildings in the old part of town of Abenborn.
Oh, so it's like a mini outpost town?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then I'll just apologize and say I didn't see their armory. I wasn't aware there was one.
I'm gonna exit the house and start pacing outside.
I'm going to follow.
Okay. I need to. What am I gonna say? I just can't. Oh, I can do this. I can do this. Like, I'm gonna be a priest of Sigmar. And it's like that. Like, that's what you're hearing as he's like back and forth across the front of the house, like trying to like psych himself up.
What are you doing, Emmerson? Hello?
And he eventually comes up and like, what? I'm trying to. Tala, we gotta do something. And if he won't help, and he says we're on our own, then that's how it is.
Wait. He agreed to the agreement. He's gonna send the resources. That's all we're here. That's all we came here to do.
But you heard him. He said if he wants men to fight, that we need to convince them to leave their families.
Yeah, but he also said they have the arms here to protect themselves. If they wish to be on their own, they wish to be on their own. If they're sending the resources through, we've done our part.
They still have to send the men, Tala.
Yeah, the acting captain Arnold did ask that the supplies, and he needs current strips as well.
Well, then we can simply tell him that they can fortify and defend their own place. That means we don't have to worry about this portion. If it wouldn't, I don't suppose it would be too hard to ask if they could spread out their defense to extend outside of their city. So set up outposts in the woods nearby and all surrounding areas that they'll patrol.
That's not a decision for us to make, Tala. We're here to do a job, and I, for one, don't intend to fail.
Then we can ask him to come with us, and we can discuss terms with the actual captain. And since, after all, the captain is so willing to see to you as reasonable, maybe he would be able, since we were able to convince him, or you were able to at least, convince him to send the resources, the captain may be able to let you convince him again. May use you as a second. We'll see if we can. Push it. Charm him. Put on that, young, sprawling voice.
I'm going to at least try.
So
you don't have to help me if you don't want to. That's okay. But I need to try.
I would fail if I try. You know my social skills, Emmerson. And I'm an elf. They already have an unfriendly opinion of me. You're our hope.
Then that's what I'll be, and I'm gonna find the largest group of them and start making my way over.
Yeah, you're able to find
just don't get punched.
A small rock formation. You're kind of able to. I mean, you're not like towering over them, but you're about head and shoulders above everyone else in a fairly busier area that the workers are working.
Probably be their height.
Gentlemen, excuse me, everyone. Can you just 1 second over, please, over here?
Yep, they all kind of stop and take a curious look at what you're doing.
Thank you. My name is Emmerson. I'm an initiative Sigmar. Hello, everyone. My job here today is to help, and to do that, I need your help. I look around and I see many determined faces and many strong and able and capable men, and that's something right now that's needed. Just like in times before, where we would come together and defend each other and defend our home, we need to do that again. And so I ask you, and I call upon all of you to step up and to help us defend, to give your all and protect this place and protect each other. Now, who will come with me to Avonbourne and join the defense?
All right, can you give me a charm with a? I'll give you a +20 for that.
Okay. Nice. Inspiring. Yeah, let's go.
Right. Yep. And just as I finish, I put one foot down and just straighten up and just kind of look out above everyone's heads for a second in like the middle distance, sort of.
Some of the people who have stopped, you kind of bend their ears, and they've, kind of like not like yeah, you're kind of listening and hanging on to your words as you're persuasively stumbling a little, but still coming across a very direct message that we need to work together and defend the land. You are able to get several of them to agree to conscript, and they are willing to follow you back to Avonbourne once they are ready.
All right, I'm gonna climb down off my rock, and
like as time to leave.
As I come down, Tala, you can just like see him shaking, like like a leaf, like head to toe. Like, I did it, Tala. I did it. I did it. I did it. I
I'm
need
gonna
to
slap
sit
you on
down.
the
And I
shoulder
just
and
plop,
tell you did good, Lumberfoot.
and I'm just gonna plop down on the grass.
Ow. Ooh.
So I'm gonna get a tally of who's coming with, and go let Herr Baker know.
That's the town leader, right?
Yeah.
That's the leader of the farm here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want him to know how many people are coming with, and that they're doing so of their own volition. And I thank him for his time, and his hospitality, and I'm going to go and help with whatever preparations the men need before we go.
Yeah. When you give him the tally and the list of names that you were able to get, it's a lot of good men you're taking. I best hope you're not leading them to their doom. Otherwise, their blood will be on your hands.
You've a lot of good men, Herr Baker. Many. I hope you value them.
Aye. Known them since I was a wee lad. They best be coming home in one piece.
I'll do everything I can. I'll value their lives as I value my own.
With that, he gets back to the work, yelling out to a few people to kind of giving some instructions. It leaves you to get back to whatever you guys were doing.
Suppose while he's doing that, I'm gonna look around. Well, look around in the town and see if there's a shop or anything like that. See what they got.
No, this is like a farming community. They don't really have shops.
So nobody's selling knickknacks, food, market stall.
Then you could try and buy some. They're growing and processing food. They may be willing to trade, but now they're getting a large shipment of the food to be shipped out to the capital, to the Ebenborn.
Okay. Then never mind.
And with that, it's getting fairly late in the day. If you're going to make it back to town before nightfall, you would have to be leaving shortly.
All right. Yeah. As soon as I can get the men ready, I'd like to go.
I'm going to when the men get together, I'm going to ask if anybody has a torch and is willing to light get a torch and willing to give it to me. And I'll slightly walk ahead of the group with the torch, considering it's starting to get late. We're gonna need it.
Not getting quite dark yet. You should get there before dark. And
Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh wait, I have a torch. What am I talking about? I'm gonna have my torch out regardless, just in case it gets too dark and we don't walk as fast as we think we're going. In preparation, in case it gets dark. Out.
All right. Tala, you begin leading the way back to Avonborn. Can you roll me a perception check, please?
Oh god. Am I still inspired by the previous speech?
Nope. What? You guys are... Oh my god, another 97.
Not with me!
So many 90s. Oh my god.
God is not with me today.
Do I get to roll as well or no?
No, Tala's will be leading the way, so the leader
Okay.
gets to roll perception. If the,
Oh,
Hey, at least we're on a road.
it's an intellect check. I think I have higher intellect than you. So it wouldn't have mattered.
By like 3.
Oh, is it?
yeah, you're both pretty close in perception.
Oh, damn.
Do you want to
All
try
right,
to roll
never
that,
mind.
or do you want to leave that?
You know what? Yeah, we'll try it out. Yes! Let's go! This could have been bad.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This could be bad.
As you guys are marching along the road with the conscripts behind you,
Please tell me they're armed. Please tell me they're armed.
Oh, they're definitely not.
Oh, and if they take their weapons.
You hear something in the bushes. Some faint voices as you see some leaves kind of just break away and float across the roads as you shout out to the conscripts to get down and Emmerson to prepare himself as you guys are being ambushed.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck your truck.
I didn't see him at first. I was checking out the map.
There we go.
Okay.
Could it be like a touch lower?
Yeah. Better?
Thank you. Yeah, that's good.
Alright, let's start rolling some initiatives.
Character sheet. Benito! Nobody roll higher than me.
You have an insane initiative.
Yeah.
Because you rolled a 1, like...
I rolled 2 10s and I got 40.
Right? I rolled a 9 and I got like, what, a 41? 42, something like that? 47.
Wait, I got a 1 and got a 52?
Yeah, it's 1d10 plus your agility.
And you have many agility.
I rolled a 10, a 10, a 9, a 9, and a 6. So...
Oh, I didn't click the token first.
That's fine. I'll add you in. Don't worry about it.
That is amazing.
Sorry.
So I'd watch it. I'm rolling...
Oh, so yeah, so he goes after me every turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just watch out. When people are rolling really bad and I'm rolling really well, that's when people die. So a couple of them are perched upon the rocks. Here, and here have bows drawn, and the other 2 have very crude hand weapons.
So this guy's a bow, this guy's a bow, hand weapon, bow?
Right.
Okay. That's a tree.
Yes.
I'm going to shout for Emmerson to use the trees as cover from the one in the back. And I'm going to, so where's my sheet? Cheat sheet, where are you? So move is 5 spaces, correct?
For half action, yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that covers me there. I'm going to then take aim and fire at this guy. So, character sheet, weapons, attack. 10 for the aim. Submit. Miss. Alright, let me get in my inventory because
Here we go.
Over to Emmerson.
All right, I'm gonna shut it at the conscript. Put bushes north of the road now. In cover. And then I'm gonna use a full action to move twice south to that dude who's got the melee weapon out.
He's within charge, which is a full action, and you get to get plus 10 to hit.
Right, I forgot charge was a thing. Yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a parrying stance.
Okay. Let's see. Gore's going to fire. And Miss Tala. Going to shoot and fire. Oof. That's going to be another miss. So Tala, you feel these two swift arrows kind of like one go past your shoulder and one kind of lands at your feet.
Oh, real brave. Shoot a priest in the back.
No, one's good. Move up. And fire.
Oh, dang.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no, that's just a fire. That'll be a miss. Gore's going to charge. Swing and a miss, and then the other Gore is going to aim and attack Emmerson. Oh, I see my rolling's not much better yet. You see a couple arrows flying by, and the Gores engage you, but you guys are just a little too quick, and they're not able to land any hits onto you guys. Over to Tala.
I am going to... Let's see here. I'm going to disengage and move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then... So that's 2. Shit. Shoot. That puts me closer to that guy. I'm just gonna take aim and fire at this guy.
Okay.
Or not aim. No, because I won't have aim. I just. Wait, what?
No, you can disengage the full, so you can still attack.
Okay. Oh, jeez, I had the wrong page.
Alright, got him in the right leg.
92. 92.
Yep, you see your arrows sink pretty deep and high and into like that big, thick, fleshy part of his right leg.
I want to shout out, I'm gonna eat that later.
Over to Emmerson.
All right, so I'm gonna while I'm dueling with this guy, I'm gonna make my way to the south side of him, like kind of like switch spots with him. I'm gonna take aim. I'm gonna strike and then drop into a parrying stance.
Well, that would be like a move action to get behind him.
Staying where I am.
Okay.
Is there anything he can do to push him back then?
I could try to maneuver him. That's a half action.
Try that. Nope.
No, I want to do the move because I had these rules confused with other rules. Yeah, it's a whole thing. That'll be my turn.
Okay.
So the Gore is going to charge. So the Ungore. You can try to dodge.
Character sheet. Core. Dodge blow. Submit. Success.
Yep. So as he tries to bring in like a crummy, rusty blade, you're able to sweep out your left leg out and miss.
That's how you get tinnitus.
So that Gore is going to reload and delay his turn.
Alright.
He will hold as well. He will reload and delay, and he will charge.
Damn.
Hits your left leg.
I suppose I can't dodge that too, can I?
No, it's one per turn.
Oh no!
Son of a... Really?
Oh.
Oh god!
So that would be 16 points to your left leg.
How do I calculate that?
If you go to your armor tab, where it says your right leg, you show your left leg, you'd minus that from the damage.
So it says 4.
So it'd be 12 damage.
Lovely. Oh, I didn't change.
Alright, and the other one's going to attack Emmerson.
I'm gonna try and parry.
Okay.
Neat. On body. Okay, give me a second. Look at that. So I take 8 damage?
Yeah, if you have 4, yeah, it'd be 8 damage.
Okay.
Alright, over to Tala.
Well, I suppose I'm probably going to have to disengage and move again to get the hell out of there. Right, no, right there. And then I'm going to I had heal, right?
It takes you a very long time to heal. It's not like you gotta sit down, bandage yourself.
True, I'm at 2. I'm in the... Well... Is there any way we can just flee and get the hell out of here?
We can run.
Can we attempt that? Because, like, there's no way I'm going to survive another hit.
It's a whole ass stat. I gotta run a 15.
Where is it?
Well, it runs a full round action. It moves you triple your movement, so you both can move 15.
Disengage and run.
Or you could do a disengage and move.
I meant, like, get out of the fight, like, just flee. Is that a possibility?
Yeah, you can try and like flee the encounter.
Yeah. What would we do to do that?
Well, you do your the rest of your we'll go through the rest of the initiative, and then you can try to evade the combat.
Alright, so then I suppose I probably should have disengage and run instead of move.
Well, run.
Oh wait, can I do that?
No, run to full action.
And I'm melee. Oh, I was there. Yeah, I guess I really only have the option of disengage and move. Okay. And then aim and fire at the guy that just hit me.
Okay.
Or no, I can't aim. Just fire.
Okay, got him right in the head.
Thank God! Let's see something good. Oh.
Yeah, you just get him right across like the head. It only deflects off like a little bit off his skull, but you can see a big gash as blood begins to start running down its face. Over to Emmerson.
Well, come around behind him. I'm gonna try and attack him.
Okay.
And then go into a parry stance.
I was going to charge.
I'll try and parry.
Okay.
Hey, I passed something.
Gonna fire at Tala. Miss. One of the gores that he hit earlier, he begins to run away. We'll charge Tala.
Well,
Try to dodge.
pray to God, pray to God, pray to God, pray to God, pray to God. Lord, please be with me.
Got any
I'm
rerolls?
going to goddamn reroll that. Okay, we're good. No.
The other one's going to attack Emmerson. And that'll be a miss.
Alright. Comes back to me. I am going to disengage and move.
Are you going to try and outrun the combat?
Huh?
I said, are you going to try and outrun the? Are you going to try and run away?
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
So if I'm... There's 3 of them. What are their injuries looking like?
2 of them, the 2 outside ones in melee combat look fine. The one in the middle, you hit him in the head and looks severely injured.
Okay.
And the one along the ridge is fine.
What do you think, Emerson?
Get the conscripts and get out of here.
Alright, so I'm going to shout and whistle for all the conscripts. I'm gonna shout, if you have a weapon, stand and help. If you don't, follow me. And we're gonna get the hell out of here.
Get them. It's like when you tell a kid to go get their brother and they just yell.
Yeah.
Alright, over to Emmerson.
You'll not win the day today, you savage beast. And I'm going to aim for the injured one
Okay.
and swing.
Okay, roll damage.
Sounds about right.
Be critical value 1 to the body.
All right.
So I'm out of the encounter?
Yeah, you're hightailing it out of there.
Okay, so the conscripts are coming with me?
Yeah.
Alright. When we get a safe enough distance ahead, I want to stop with them and I want to delegate out my weapons real quick.
I'll drop into a parrying stance. I knocked the one to the ground. You know.
Yeah. So he spends a half action to get up. His attack does miss.
Yeah, the minus 30 ain't bad.
Yeah. Put out a roll attack and miss. Okay, the other one attack and hit your body.
I'll try and parry it.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Thank God you're getting the rolls.
What do we say to the god of death?
Not today. Alright, so as tall as you run away, one of the gores will get a shot at you. And will miss.
Oh.
You're gonna spend the rest of the turn running away?
Yep.
Okay.
And as soon as I'm grouped up with the conscripts, I want to hand out all my weapons that I have on me.
Come on, you useless creatures. You can do better than that. I'm going to aim and hit the injured one again.
Okay. Okay, you hit his body. Roll damage.
I hate it.
Oh God.
Okay, be critical value 1 to its body. Hey, you guys are rolling.
And then parrying stance.
Yeah, you guys are rolling just terrible tonight.
Apparently.
If that's the same one, he'd actually be at a 0 for target number because he's minus 20 per 1 round.
He also has his friends laying into you as well.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh yeah, the outnumbered bonus.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
The other one's
You gotta get out.
Well, there's just one. The other one's like 10 feet away or whatever. Oh, never mind. He's here now.
Gotta get out.
That one will miss. Oops. Oh well, that would have missed anyways. Alright. So, Tala, you're going to hand out your weapons. You're kind of a safe enough distance away.
Alright, so yeah, I'm going to... So how many conscripts do I have with me right now?
You'd have 6 of them.
6 of them? Alright, I'm going to give 1 a spear, 1 a dagger. I'm going to give 1 the hatchet. 1 the... So that's 1, 2... 1 the... Yeah, so 1 the torch, 1 the hatchet. So that's 1, 2... 3, 4, so that's 4 of them covered. I'm then going to hand out 4 arrows to the remaining 2 who don't have weapons and tell them just stab them with them if you can. And we're going to make a charge back. And I'm going to stay at the back so that I can keep away. Or I'm going to convince them to make a charge back. Can I? Or ask them to?
If you give me a fellowship test.
Remind them your partner's life probably depends on it.
Yep. Character, core stats. Oh god. Damn.
So the ones you actually armed with. So how many weapons did you? You got your bow.
4. Bow. So no, I'm keeping the bow.
Okay.
Because I'm coming back. So I handed out my spear, my dagger, my hatchet, and the torch.
The hatchet and the torch would be like improvised weapons. They wouldn't go, but the dagger and the spear would follow.
Oh, then I take my other weapons back.
Yeah.
They don't get them.
Okay, Emerson.
All right. So the one I keep trying to take out, I want to aim at him again.
Okay.
No witty quip this time. I'm starting to feel a little winded.
All right, roll damage.
Anything but a 1.
Rolls a 10.
Sorry, it took a second. I hit the wrong button.
Oh, you rolled a 2.
I did say anything but a 1.
So that'd be critical value 2 to the head.
You rolled a 4.
Yeah.
What? What do you mean you rolled 2? Oh, critical value 2. Oh, hang on.
No, he rolled a
My
2.
bad.
And then
It's
yeah.
Oh, I guess damage. Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to drop into that parrying stance.
All right, so he's gone. Seeing that you guys rushing back, the Gore is going to fire onto one of the conscripts.
Glad we're getting all the 90s for the campaign out of the way on like the second session.
Yeah. Okay, that'll be hit onto your right arm.
Oh, me. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll parry that.
Okay.
Eee! I just stabbed a fork into my chicken and it squirted onto my leg.
Nice.
Bird.
Parry. The next one's going to attack. That'll be hit onto your right arm.
Right, and there's no parrying to be had there, right?
Nope, you can dodge.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll do that.
Woo!
And so right now, like, Emerson's like red in the face, like sweat pouring off of him, and just like the look at his face, you can tell he's just kind of like resigned himself to what's coming. As long as everyone else got it right, all right.
All right. So with that, Tala and 2 of the conscripts come back. That would be the end of the turn, and over to Emmerson.
All right, so third time's the charm. I'm going to aim for that same injured one and make an attack. Going for max damage this time.
All right. So hit. Ooh, there we go. Big money.
Told you. So what do I roll now?
You go to
Ulric's
Fury button and hit that, and your target number would be 58. So that's 17 damage. So that'd be critical value 10 to the right leg.
That's the biggest number there is. Another 90.
Yep, so one big loud crack. Staff to the right leg. You just completely shatter and bone sticking out of it, causing a steady stream of blood to start pouring out.
After I do that, I'm going to look at the other two and go, who is next? Top of my lungs, like, shaking.
Okay, give me Intimidate.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, yes. You scared him to death.
Why is it 20 points lower than what it was before? Is it because I'm injured?
What, for your Intimidate?
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't have that part trained. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was thinking something else. Sorry, my bad.
So the Gore will take a fire at the conscript. I will miss. Let's see. So he is running, so you get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I'm taking it.
Yeah, you do that with a plus 20. Because whenever you run...
Really?
Yes. If you run, people get a negative 20% chance to hit you with ballistics, but they get a plus 20 for weapon skills. Alright, roll damage.
Watch the max again. Here we go.
Fury. Ulfric's Fury. So close.
Right?
That's so close. Sigmar is with me.
So that's critical value 2 to the left arm.
And as he goes to run, you just like hear another sickening crack of bone.
Yeah, and you see a trail of blood goes. Same with the next... no, sorry, I gotta do a willpower test for that one first. Yep, so that's another attack of opportunity.
I can do more than one in a round?
I don't think there's rules saying you can't.
That's amazing.
So you just pummeled his arm and then you can pummel him again as he's still trying to run away?
Oh, this is a different one.
Oh. Oh, damn.
No, too busy focusing all my energy onto the one, I guess.
Alright, over to Tala.
I'm going to shout at the conscripts, aim for the archer's legs, and then I'm going to double aim and fire at him. The weapons. Attack. 20. Submit. Bugger me. 90. Alright.
So the one conscript will get a charge. will miss. And the other one will move closer. That's as far as he can get. Over to Emmerson.
All right. So watching those two take off, I'm gonna steel myself, gather what strength I can, and I'm gonna charge this guy as well, up on the ridge.
Okay. You will get a bonus for outnumbering for a 10.
So that's for a total of plus 20 with the charge.
Yeah.
Cool. Doesn't matter. Parrying stance. Oh no, wait. Yes.
How far can you charge?
It's double your movement.
Oh, so I could charge that. Okay.
So he's gone. He is gone. The Ungor is going to attack Emmerson. All out. That'll be a hit to Emerson's head if he doesn't parry.
Yeah, I'm gonna
He
try and
rolled
parry.
a 1. Why can't I get that?
You just need to get good.
True, honestly.
Barely.
Man, I'm a Dark Souls player and I didn't know that.
You
Oh.
see Emerson like just barely get the staff up in time, and like it just even then it like staggers him a bit.
So, I know they're in melee.
Yes.
If I double aimed with the overpower like the outnumber bonus, what would that give me?
You'd have to charge in there.
Oh, I can't shoot?
No, because they're in melee, you get negative 20 penalty.
Yeah, so I want to double aim and we'll have the outnumber bonus.
No, outnumbering.
Oh?
Outnumbering is only
Oh,
for
it's melee.
Melee only.
Ah, you know what? Let's just, is there a chance that I'll hit them?
No, you just... If you double aim with a negative 20 penalty, it's just a flat roll.
Okay. But I won't hit my team.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
Roll damage.
Let's go.
Alright.
That is 89.
Up. Wow. Oops, that's the wrong ones. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Over to Emmerson.
Hey, at least they're trying.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you just
gonna-
make
I'm
them
gonna take
Ungors?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take aim.
wrong,
I suppose placeholder.
wrong character sheet.
That's fine.
Yep. So you get a
And-
20 for outnumbering.
And the spittle flying from Emerson's lips. We'll purge land every last one of you foul beasts! And he's gonna like lunge forward with the staff.
You fired. Hit.
All right. Roll damage.
Please. No way. Alright, that makes up for the craptastic rolls.
So that's critical value 10 to the left leg. Do you want the honors, or do you want me to?
So as I go and I jam it into his left leg, it kicks out behind him, but it's not as strong as you would expect. And he as he's like falling forward, you see the end of the staff come up, catch him under the chin, and you just hear the crunch of teeth and bone as I like jam his lower jaw up into the rest of his skull. And he flies backwards in a spray of blood and viscera as his head snaps back and he falls backwards off the incline.
Damn.
And that's why we need you. And Emerson's just gonna kind of fall to the side, breathing heavily.
With that, the coast seems to be clear of beastmen for the time being.
Tala, are you alright?
No! Not at all!
I thought
A lot of pain.
I thought my
I'm
time would come.
alive.
I'm so glad you're alive. I'm gonna like get up and go over to Tala and just like embrace her. I'm so glad you're alive.
I suppose we should have armed them before we left.
I wasn't thinking. I'm so
Clearly, nor were they. No offense.
I'm just getting it done. We should get back to town.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at like the closest conscript. Help me. And I'm gonna put my arm around him. Let's go. Help Tala quickly. You too.
I'll make it. Keep your hands off of me.
You may want to make a quick heal check for Tala.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what I can for that.
Okay.
Keep in mind, I've been rolling like crap and I have no rerolls left. So here you go, Tala.
I have no rerolls either. Oh my god!
Right.
You legend!
Yep. Now you're up to 3 points.
Woo! 3! Alright. Suppose we have to go meet up back with the other conscripts now. Bye! That was rough.
Yeah, Emerson's just gonna focus on like catching his breath and like getting back to town. Like we need to move quick. We didn't kill them all.
As you guys pick up the rest of the conscripts, continue making your way back to Abinborn. As you begin to get close to the walls, you do see above your heads that the sun is setting and the moon begins to shine as a full moon above your head, giving you guys a bit of extra light as you make your way inside.
All right, I'm gonna look at Tala. You should stay here at the conscripts. I'll get the captain. You're hurt. Rest, Tala, please.
I'll try. Ow! And I'm gonna sit in pain, carefully down on the ground, and then lay back and starfish.
Please stay with her. And I'm gonna go find the captain.
Don't worry about me. Just don't let anybody know I'm an elf.
I assume by now he's in the guards barracks or the equivalent, which I'm hoping we saw during our walk.
Yeah, it would be pretty close to the actual gatehouse. You enter into a small stone building. A couple of small rooms. One does have a barred cell. It seems to be currently unoccupied. And you find Arnold behind his desk, flipping through a few papers, kind of giving a read over and kind of flipping through them and writing notes along them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna burst into the room. Captain, your conscripts have arrived. Come with me.
It's a bit late, but I assume that is better late than never.
I'm gonna gesture to my wounds.
A bit of a scuffle, eh? I hope those pesky farmers didn't give you too much trouble.
Beastman, sir.
And then
5. We fought them off, but only just. Make good use of these supplies and these conscripts.
Then it is most fortuitous that you've came back in one piece. As he comes out and takes a look over. You've got a few extra men than I was hoping. Oh, excellent indeed.
I'm happy to have fulfilled the mission, but Tala and I need to rest. We'll come by in the morning and talk more maybe.
You can hear in the distance me screaming, "I need a medic!"
She can be dramatic when she's injured, and she's quite injured.
Quite. I'd move her along. She's causing quite a disturbance. I look forward to seeing you in the morning.
Sleep well, Captain. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna help Tala up out the dirt and get her to the tavern. What's the tavern's name, by the way?
It's called the Old Iron House.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna help Tala back to the old iron house.
Just like the previous night before, as you guys walk in, you see Tilly busily busting the tables, serving food as Oliver is kind of watching over and pouring the drinks as they are needed.
All right, I'm gonna get in, and Oliver, can we get food delivered to the room, please?
Aye, I got a couple hot bowls. I'll have Tilly bring it up to you in a few minutes.
And some fishing wire. Wait, I have fishing wire. We're fine.
Hey, thank you, Oliver. I'll tell you more about it tomorrow. We need rest. Oh, and a pitcher, please avail.
You guys give a quick nod and begins back to his duties.
See, I'm gonna help Tala upstairs, help myself upstairs.
You guys enter your room in the attic. As you kind of look around, it seems like someone has been in there while you were gone and has spruced up the place. It is a lot cleaner, a lot neater. The furniture still isn't the condition as it was, but it's definitely looking a lot nicer than when you had left it.
I'm gonna painfully, bit by bit, take off the leather armor, the robe, and all that. Just change into my normal clothes, commoner's clothes, and just painfully lay down on the bed and wait for food to show up.
I'm going to take refuge up against a pillar and tend to my wound with whatever means necessary.
Emmerson did patch you up fairly well. The best thing you do is probably rest for the time being.
Alright, then. Just in which case, that's what I shall do. Up against... If there is a support beam, against the support beam.
Yeah. After a few minutes, Tilly comes upstairs, bringing you guys a bowl of what seems to be like a mushroom and sausage stew, and a large pitcher of ale, and she kind of hangs around for a few minutes. As she serves you and says, "So, what do you guys think of the room?"
It's really really nice. Did you do this?
Yeah, you guys were so nice to me this morning. I thought I'd just make it a little nicer for you.
Tilly, thank you so much. Oh, and for the food too. You really are a sweetheart.
No problem. If you guys ever need anything, I'm just downstairs. Okay?
Have anything medical wise?
No, I really don't. Just probably put your feet up for a few days. I can bring you some food in the morning. That way you don't have to get out of bed.
I'll come down there anyways. We'll be fine. I think.
But with that, she gives you a little curtsy and makes her way back down the ladder out of the attic.
I'm gonna dig into the food, pour myself a big mug of ale.
Indeed.
This is starting to go down a little bit better.
Sure, I suppose you could say that. Suppose my keen wits didn't protect me that time.
But we both made it back, Tala. That's the important thing. We still have each other.
That is the important thing. We are still most certainly alive.
So after I'm done eating, I'm having another mug of ale. At this point, I'm looking like pretty sleepy. And Emerson's gonna lay down, and in like minutes, you hear him snoring, like laying on his back, still in his common clothes, just sawing logs.
Then I suppose Tala should join him in passing out, seething in pain quietly, wondering how the hell I got into this mess.
Alright, and that's where we'll wrap up today. Thank you guys for coming to play tonight. I think tonight went pretty well. How do you guys think tonight's session went?
Ouch.
So full disclosure.
Yep.
I thought I was coming to the next session with a new character.
Same. Honestly. I was like, well, crap. Time to start thinking.
Well, you didn't get hit.
No, but the first time I did was for more than half of my wounds.
And the first time I did was all of them.
You had 2 left. You're.
I mean, I had 7 left, but against the 3 guys, and I wasn't doing much. I thought that was going to be Emerson's last stand, and I was just letting Tala get away with the conscripts, because I did tell Hera that I was, value their life as I would mine. Emerson wouldn't go back on that.
Hey, we came back for you.
Which was awesome.
I immediately thought, the moment I was like, okay, I gotta get the hell out of here. I gotta get them armed because they're clearly not fighting bare-fisted. Otherwise, he would have already placed out tokens.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I gotta get these guys armed. We gotta get back in there. We gotta save him.
Yeah. 3-4 rounds. Several dodges, several parries, got 2 criticals. That's pretty amazing.
I mean,
I can't believe the luck. Like, I actually can't believe it.
Considering how craptastic the beginning went, Yeah, we kind of made it out in the end.
I just like I love when the dice tell a story like that. Like all the bad rolls up until then, all the high 90s, still getting them in there, but every roll that counted, every roll that kept me alive, I made. I'm like, I can't believe it. I went to that fight with no rerolls.
Yeah, that was very impressive because you burned them all up in the social. How do you think the social interactions were going?
Ah,
I
fun.
like it.
Definitely wouldn't mind exploring that a bit more while I heal up.
Right? Yeah, I want to check out more of the new area. Um, there's yeah, definitely like I like that we've kind of like just scratched the surface of this town, and there's like so much more depth we can get into. I haven't met any of the shopkeepers yet. Like
Yeah, and like you've done a very small portion of the regional map so far. Like, sorry, that'd be more like that.
yeah, I figured it was that farm to the south of us down the road that we were at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much all you've seen so far. So there's a very large section of map for you guys to go through.
I am curious about what that thing up north is around the orange trees.
I know I've been trying so hard not to speculate too much. Like I look at some of the stuff on this map, and it's like I want to know.
Well,
But
I
it's
am
all the way over there.
curious.
I mean that's why I built the map. You guys can be like, oh, what's this feature? Oh, what's that? Where's this road going? What's that building? It's kind of the whole reason why I mean, this took several hours just to make this map. It's all little tiny tokens. A lot of tree tokens. A lot of tree tokens. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Tiny trees.
yeah,
We're gonna paint little happy trees.
yeah. Because like,
Oh wait, I see some ends moving around the map.
yeah. So like that's like one tree token.
Okay, yeah, that sounds all right. Oh boy. I was looking too at like all the little like assets. I'm like, this must have taken for bloody ever.
Yeah, but I'm excited. Yeah, you guys pour over the map. I'll leave it up so you guys can just pop back in, make speculations, and be like, hey, I want to go here, see what's going here. But I'll hand out experience points. So both of you will be getting 135 experience points for tonight. For some great role playing, some really good combat. So that should get you at least another advancement for the time being.
That's going to be our last advancement for the class, isn't it?
Yeah.
What did I have left?
We each should have one left.
I think mine was heal.
No, you already have heal.
Yeah. I do? Okay, then what the hell was mine?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend mine later, like before the next session. As for tonight, I gotta work tomorrow. So.
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow. Let's throw in your experience points, and then we can do something with that later on.
I got time to spend it. I'm just
Okay.
Well,
trying to figure out what I need to spend it on.
there's only one thing I'm gonna buy. I'll do the bookkeeping about it later.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'll stop the recording here. So thanks again, once guys, for coming out. Anyone who's watching, subscribe, like, comment, let us know how we're doing, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Take care.
Pineapples.